The Bitcoin spot ETFs had a record inflow after the 4th of July dip, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome to the Bitcoin Family YouTube channel. Yes, my eyes are still small. I woke up it's a little early, but I'm on the beach again. Beautiful beach over here, guys, and the sun is shining really bright. That's why the screen is a little now with the iPhone, because I just don't have the time to do the recording with my camera and upload it to the laptop, etc. So it will be short videos, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Now, we're going to jump into that news of that record inflow of the spot ETFs. Then I'm going to show you a couple of charts, and I will do an inspirational quote at the end. Let's quickly jump now into that news, guys. As you can see in this article, guys, the Bitcoin spot ETF see record inflows after July 4th dip. We can see that in Cointelegraph article that there are strong inflows follow up the price dip. We can see here the 17th of June, 18th of June. We can see all at the end of this table. You can see the total. All these red numbers, those are outflows, those are negative. The black numbers, they are positive, that are the inflow. And we can see now on the 5th of July, so after the 4th of July dip, we had $143 million worth of Bitcoin in inflow, guys. That is shitload of inflow. That is a record since a very long time that we saw such a huge inflow. Now, the biggest inflow was from FBTC. Then we had the second biggest, that was BitB. And then we had the third biggest, that was there that was the HODL spot ETF, guys. So there's a huge inflows, which is very positive. This means that the institutional investors, they are buying up the dip. They see this as a prime opportunity to buy Bitcoin. You should see this as a prime opportunity to buy Bitcoin as well, but we come back to that later when I discuss the charts, guys. Now, very interesting news. The Bitcoin spot ETFs are being bought up by the institutional investors. They will understand that this will be a boring summer, and that 53k was a beautiful bottom area to buy a little bit more of Bitcoin, because they understand the 4-year cycle. They understand that dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin at those levels is the thing that everyone needs to do, because we will go above 100k this cycle between now and September, October-ish, November-ish 2025. Great article. Do read it on Cointelegraph so that you understand exactly what is happening on the spot ETF market, guys. So that's amazing news, guys, that the spot ETFs are buying. Very positive, of course. You can see the article on Cointelegraph, also exactly how many Bitcoin is being bought. So it's very important to understand when these institutions start to accumulate Bitcoin, it could be a really good moment for you to start to accumulate Bitcoin as well. Now, let's now jump into the charts to show you a little bit what is happening to the Bitcoin price today, guys. As we can see on the 4-hour chart, guys, Bitcoin had a buy signal. We went above the yellow stepping line. We also already had a sell signal, so that would have been a trade opportunity. I was traveling, so I couldn't take that trade, guys. We arrived now at the new destination where we will stay for a couple of weeks, guys. And yes, of course, some people already found out, and they saw us already on the campsite. And yes, of course, we will have a drink together. But this is really cool. The chart shows you that we had a low there, this wick over there. That low that went all the way, guys, 53,550, guys. At the moment, we created another wick over there. This one is a little bit higher. Over there. This one is a little bit higher. This one is 54,296. So let's hope we can keep this low in, because if we break this low again, guys, yes, then the 47k level, that would be the next support area. But for the moment, this is looking really bullish. I can show you on other charts as well that is very bullish what we are seeing on the charts today for Bitcoin. Now, let's look at the daily chart, for example. What do we see on the daily chart? We need to zoom in a little bit. I will take only the chart, guys. On the daily chart, guys, we can see that we broke that 200-day moving average, something that we don't often do with Bitcoin in a bull market. Now, we found support on that green line. The next green line would be 47,000 US dollar. As long as we keep support on this line, we need to make sure we close candles as soon as possible again above that red line, above that 200 daily moving average. Then everything is completely fine. If you are not able to do that, then we will get another pull. Then we will get another dip, guys, to even lower prices around 47,000 US dollar. Now let's jump into some other charts that are also very important. This one, for example. This one is showing you the Bitcoin true hash rate drawdowns. So these red areas, these are the drawdowns in the Bitcoin hash rate. And we can see after the FTX collapse, the market bottom was exactly when that hash rate dropped to 7.7%. Now, we have the current drawdown after the halving. What is happening exactly with that true hash rate drawdown again? Again, to 7.7%. So this could again show us, hey, that bottom is in. This is the minor capitulation. Just like it was there in January 2023, after that collapse, now also in July 2024, huge drawdown in the true hash rate, which means minor capitulation, which means the bottom could be in. On this chart, guys, we can see on the daily chart something very, very bullish. Two things. First of all, we see bullish divergence. We see the price going down, and we see the RSI slowly climbing up again. We went to a level below 30, which mostly indicates, hey, that is the bottom. Talking about the RSI, guys, here that bottom part, when we go above that 30 line again, mostly the bottom is in, guys. Now, the second very bullish thing is that candle that we just closed on the daily time frame. This one over there, that black candle, that's a bullish hammer. That's a hammer candle that is mostly appearing at the bottom of a huge dip. And that bullish hammer candle, guys, needs to be followed up by a bullish candle. And we can see that as a bullish candle. The white one, if it would have been a colored candle, would be a green candle, guys. So yes, we had a bullish hammer candle followed up by a green candle on this chart white, which is a very bullish pattern and mostly an indication that the bottom is in, guys. So let's hope that that beautiful bottom is in and that we see some higher prices for Bitcoin from now. I hope you really enjoyed those charts, guys. Yes, of course, if you're a day trader, you need to freak out. You need to be zooming into the charts, and you need to be trading all this volatility, and you need to make your profits in those days, because those days are the best days to trade. Those days are the best days to take some profit. If you are an investor like me, you don't care about that volatility. You care about the long term. You zoom out, you look at that bigger picture, and you're like, hey, this is a beautiful moment to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. Let's accumulate some more Bitcoin and put those Bitcoins, guys, in my long hodl stack. And yes, in 12 months time, probably the price will have doubled or tripled. And yes, in 8 years time, probably the price has quadrupled, and then my capital went times 4 or 5 or even 6 maybe in 8 years time. So investors, zoom out, look at the bigger picture, stop crying, start buying. Now, let's jump into the last part of the video. Part of the video, guys, is as you are used, always the inspirational part. The inspirational part for today is a beautiful day, guys, is a day where you choose love over fear, where you choose gratitude over complaining. Then it is a beautiful day. Of course, there's many ways to explain what a beautiful day is, but for me, a beautiful day is already when you choose love over fear, when you don't fear life, when you don't fear to take decisions, when you don't fear anything, when you just do everything out of passion, out of love, when you just treat people out of love, when you treat yourself out of love, when you treat your children out of love, not out of fear. Fear will never lead to the beautiful life. And the second thing that you should learn is gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. It is the most important thing. Be grateful for all the things in your life. Be grateful for waking up here in Spain. Be grateful for being with your feet again in the sand. Be grateful for the sea that you can see. Be grateful for the palm trees. Be grateful that your children woke up healthy. Be grateful that your wife woke up healthy. Be grateful for all those stuff, guys. All of these things, you need to be grateful for them. And when you start to feel grateful for all those small things in life, all the other things will also start to happen. All the big things will also start to happen. But it all starts with being grateful. If you're not grateful for the small things, how can you appreciate the big things that will come to you? It's very important that you're grateful for all the things that happen to you in your life, instead of only complaining. When you complain, this is a negative feeling. Negative feelings will attract more negative feelings and more negative things. Complaining is negativity. It is bad, it is not good, the bitch is ugly, this is that, this is not. That's complaining. I need to wake up again. That's complaining. When you complain, you're not positive about life, and life will not give you anything positive. When you're grateful, thankful for all the things that happen to you, thankful for the luxury lifestyle that we have been living, and yes, also your lifestyle is luxury when you compare it to 80% of the rest of the world. When you're grateful for that, that is the moment when you start to understand that life will give you more and more and more. It's a law of attraction. So, first of all, love instead of fear. Second of all, be grateful instead of always complaining. that was everything for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about the charts? What do you think about the tip and about the news, guys? Yes, tomorrow I will again film with my beautiful DJI, so the image will be stable. I didn't have the time to unpack it yet because we just arrived at the campsite. Everything is still in the suitcases. So today, iPhone hand job. Not that hand job, just with my iPhone on the beach filming. iPhone hand job.